Alright, can you see these? Can you see it? Well, today we're gonna unbox these skates that I got from Flying Eagle. Let's see how they skate, give them some feedback, and just see what happens. Thank you guys for sending them out. Much love, and yeah, let's skate it forever. Alright, shout out to Flying Eagle for sending a few pair of these skates. I don't even know which one I want to open up first. Let's go with this one. This is the Inkudu. I'm probably killing the name. These are the aggressive skates that they are putting out. Let's see. Ooh. Fresh in the bag. Yo, these are pretty sick. They come pretty stationary with the setup. They got the pretty wide sole plate. They have the 45-degree strap on it. They got a decent cuff on it, looks like. They got a liner. Looks pretty decent too. Alright, let's see how these go. Check these out. Stop. Comes with a skate tool too, which is good. Definitely the skate tool. Yo, these are sick. Alright. They kind of remind me of like a rollerblade design. Just the front part. But other than that, it looks pretty sick. I think it's something different. Let's see what happens. But the ones that fit good, we'll try them on. Look at these. These ones feel a little lighter. Oh yeah, these are for my daughter right here. These are perfect. These are perfect. Look at that. These are perfect. So she's like just getting into it too, and her feet are, it's in the in-between stage. So these would be perfect for that beginning stage right here. These are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Sick. She's gonna be super happy, and she get her own tool, a little small tool for her. Oh, that's dope. She's gonna be excited when she gets home. All right, let's see. And box number 3. I don't know what this one is. Oh, okay, cool. They sent me some extra stuff. The new calendar, the 2019 calendar. So this is what, stuff like this is what matters, because this is what you can give out to people to have kind of something that's tangible. They expect that. Oh, cool. They gave me a tee. Sick. There's another tee. Eagle. Oh, and look at that. The fresh setup. Great for sick. And some bearings that come in this really cool container. Oh, already lost one. I like this design. I think this is really cool. Yeah, give me a couple of them. Couple bearings, different colors. It's pretty sick. Helmet for my daughter. She will definitely need this. And hats too. Awesome. Thank you so much for the hats. Cool. This is amazing. Perfect. And last but not least, let's see what this one is right here. Box number 4. We basically use these ones for the long distance. The A to B's. Really sick. Cool, and then that's why you also get the bigger wheels to go on here too, so I can set up a big frame. And I think that's what this is right here, which you guys also sent. It's really sick. Let's open it up. Yep, exactly for the bigger wheel setup. Amazing. So I'm gonna set those up for the big boys. Super hyped. Thank you, Flying Eagle, for showing love and support. I appreciate this. This is what it's all about. Stay tuned and see what's up. I'm gonna set it up. So the first one that I'm putting on is this Rex skate. This one is pretty sick. I like just the color of it. I mean, just red just stands out. And he really got into just trying a whole bunch of different kind of skates. So this has been a great experience the last few months. Has just been trying different skates and just not limiting myself, to only one kind of skate. So this is really a blessing. It's cool that I can show you guys this. So I'm just gonna strap them in real quick. Size 40, so this is perfect size. It fits really good. Not too snug, not too big. It's just right. So got one skate on pretty good. I already like how it feels. Feels solid. You know, a lot of people short themselves with trying to try different things. So as long as you're open-minded and willing to even try, you never know. That's how you end up liking things anyway. So if you would never try to skate for the first time, you would have never found out that you loved it, right? So it's always just being able to be willing to try new things. So this is definitely something new. I'm excited to try it. They feel really good, really solid. Feel like, I don't know, feel like I could definitely go really, really fast right now. I'm excited to hurry up and get this one going. This in here. Let's put these bad boys on. The laces in there pretty good. Yeah, it feels really, really snug. This is a size 40, so this would probably be like a size 7. So I got 2 different sizes to kind of perfectly help with figuring out what size would be perfect. Since this skate right here is mostly for doing like rec skating and cruising around the lake, and it is a little snugger than having it like a 7.5. But from my first impressions of it, it looks sick, especially from the top perspective of it. Definitely cool. Definitely cool. They feel solid Falcons, and they are pretty dope. All right, so for the next skate is the aggressive skate that they sent. This is really, really intriguing to try. If it feels like the other skate, the Falcon, then I'm sure it's gonna feel really snug. Then I hope that's the case. From the look of it, I feel like it's like kind of stealth. It looks like something that like a stormtrooper or something kind of, but it doesn't have that same, I don't know, maybe weight to it. Maybe because it has the frames on it are pretty big, the ones that come with it. So I'm gonna switch all this stuff out, show you guys what setup I end up making, but until then, I'm gonna just put these on and see how they feel. So I didn't do the laces. It's got the 45 strap on there, which is cool. I think, oh, it's cool. It has like these little marks right here. You can see them. They tell you where, if you want to cut the inside of the buckle off so it doesn't like hit you or bother you, which is pretty cool. I think that's a cool option to have. I'm very, I like to have my skates a certain way. So I'm sure a lot of you have your own certain ways that you like your skates, and that's super important because whatever way that you like to have your skates, anytime you get something new, you can kind of transfer that same technique or that same kind of rhythm or style that you have, and just keep it going. So that's why trying new things shouldn't be so scared to do, because you can make anything how you want it. And if it doesn't work out, you just keep moving. You keep figuring out until something does, until you're happy, until your feet are happy, right? That's always the goal. Happy feet, happy skating. Don't forget this stuff inside. All right, so these are 41, so I would say these are probably like a 7.5. That's a good size. I usually wear like an 8.2, 7.5 skate, or a 7, depending on the size of the skate. These are, so far, just, I don't know, I'm excited to see how they grind, how they slide, how they do with impact. Impact is super important to me, so if you got a strong and sturdy skate, then landing and doing gaps and things like that should be no problem. You guys, this is sick. And I hope you guys start getting more into the aggressive stuff too, because a lot of the brands are slowly getting away from it because they're not realizing that there is a market for that. So if you skate and you aggressive blade, or you just blade in general, you know, be proud of that, stand up for it, get it out there, showcase it, do whatever you can in your area to get people to realize that this ain't going nowhere. All right, so I got the laces in here pretty good, how I like it. There's like a little tag on here, rip that off. All right, the first time, let's put this on. Okay, so this one's definitely a little more room than the 40 size, which was, like I said before, I think it's probably like a 7. So this is the 7.5. The top view of the skate, to me right now, it looks a mixture of like a rollerblade skate mixed with like a USD skate. Okay, sick. I'm definitely going to change up some of the stuff on here and see how I can kind of make it a little more what I want. But as far as the first impression putting it on, it's a solid skate. The sole plates of walking on any tricks, even the negatives are like perfect. So if you're into negatives, these are definitely a good skate for you for sure. The sole plate looks pretty good too. It's pretty solid. Bad. Let me put on the other skate and see how it looks. Alright, so we got the other skate ready to go. About to put it on. Again, it's got that super wide feeling inside. Like the first thing I think about when I get any skate, or when I try a skate, or if I just put a skate on, the first question I ask myself is, how long can I keep the skate on? Does the skate feel like it's something that I can wear all day and be comfortable? Get to the point where you forget that you even have skates on. That is like the ultimate, for me, the satisfaction of having any kind of skate on. So far, so good. This is like one of those feelings right here, where I can probably wear these all day and forget that I have skates on. So as far as how they feel, from just putting them straight off out of the box onto my feet, I love it. They feel really good. They feel very solid. From the top view, they look really sick. A little wider than some skates that I've skated before. I think that the first couple grinds and tricks will probably be a little interesting to try to figure out. They have this crazy inside groove right here, so I'm interested to see how that works. Also the outside, the backside plate groove. So I think that's just gonna be the first thing, trying to figure out how to grind and just get my feelings down on it and see how it works. But other than that, these are awesome, solid skates. And I'm gonna do some little customizing to them, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I do with them a little bit, all right? Shoot. Real quick, here's a little progress of what I did. I put some Crate Original frames on here. Put some more sole pads inside the liner, made it a little more comfier, a little more just soluble, so you can get an extra, just absorption when you do big gaps and things like that, drops. This right here, that is actually a heel pad in there, so it's pretty sick that that's in there. Just a quick note, if you do get these skates and try to check them out, know that you cannot just change the frames out with the normal bolts. So the bolts that come originally in these setup, the original when they come out of the box, they do not have the same setup frame or bolt size as you would a normal frame, UFS frame. So if you do switch them up, realize you are gonna have to do a little bit of drilling just to kind of make the hole a little bigger. So that's what I did on these. The tools that it comes with too are pretty good. They have the Allen key on one side. They got the bearing popper too on this one. Has the bearing popper right there, and also the screwdriver right there. That's for screwing in the grind plates and strap, and buckle too. Also is for a screw right behind it. All right, it's pretty sick. I'm gonna show you guys what they look like when they're done all the way. But that's just a little update. So this is my setup that I ended up doing. I took off the 45 strap just to kind of give it more of a little street look instead of a wreck look, but It's still smart to have a 45 if you need that extra support. I took my Create Original frames. Now, since these particular skates don't have a UFS parts, they can't use the same bolts and pieces. So what I had to do was take the frames and get a drill, make the hole a little bit bigger on the top of the frame. So to give it a little bit of space so I can fit the actual frame bolt that comes with these skates. On it, I think it's still a start. Just the fact that they're even trying to go this route is the perspective that I see. So that's cool. I'm glad that they're even trying to do. Other than that, it's pretty solid. So I'm going to show you guys a couple tricks and see what I can do on this. Okay? All right. So get your arms straight out. Yep. And then move one at a time, left and right. But move forward as you're moving. Yep. There you go. There you go. Keep going.
Look, Mommy.
Pay attention.
I'm doing it.
Pay attention.
That's why it's flowery too.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's so pretty good. Be careful, Daddy. Good job. She's stayed all by herself like me. I can do much good like you. Be careful to me, Dad. Don't hit me. Okay, now let's go, Daddy. Keep going, keep going.
Okay.
Look, Daddy.
Not too bad. Shout out to Flying Eagle. Thank you. Shoot.